Good evening, it's Mick Flanagan back in the Philippines. I've been back a day. I didn't get jet lag, I don't think. Yeah, I slept good. I slept this afternoon also for a couple of hours. So I'm getting back into the swing of things here. I'm just pegging out a bit of washing. It's enjoyable because it feels good to be in the warm. 10 o'clock at night and it's warm. After the frost and the wet weather in UK. It's lovely, get shorts on, t-shirt. I just do a little job in the evening. Yeah, I travel for 48 hours. It's a long journey. First of all, I got held up in London because Trump and other people are there. I heard the helicopter overhead. Of course, that delayed our journey. Politicians are no use to us. And travel to China, to Beijing, 10-hour flight. We had a problem landing because he touched down with the wheels. There's a bit of a bump. I thought, oh, we're down. I'm not next to the window, so I couldn't see exactly what was going on. It's mainly Chinese on the plane, they're all very quiet. And then, next thing I know, we're back in the sky. Nobody said anything. The lady next to me was sick though. She must have been very worried. And suddenly she's sick, it went everywhere in her hair. I had to give her some wet wipes that I had. Yeah, we're back in the air. We circle all the way around for half an hour. Then he has another go at landing. So, second attempt is okay. It felt a bit bumpy, but we were down. I'm grateful for that. It took maybe half an hour to circle round again to have another good run up. So that was Beijing. Then it's on from Beijing to Manila. That ran on time, everything's okay. But when I get to Manila, I've got a long wait to get the plane to Butuan. I landed in Manila 1 o'clock, 1:30, something like that. And my flight is 11 o'clock next morning, so I go down to Terminal 3, it's a very good airport, to catch my flight from there. I had a Jollibee at 4 o'clock in the morning, and then back in Jollibee at 8 o'clock for bacon and egg sandwich, some coffees. You can get coffee in the airport from like 7-Eleven and places. The little shop I go to, it's 19 peso for your coffee, 3-in-1. Just pour the hot water from their machine, that's it. It's not like Heathrow where it costs, you know, £3, 200 or 300 peso for a coffee, so you can sit there and have plenty of coffees for that price. So, but it's still a long wait. I read the book, chat to some people. I felt sorry because, as you know, the airport was shut down for 12 hours. Some flights cancelled, and a lot of those people are still around. Their flights have been cancelled. I was talking to them. They're OFWs. I have big sympathy because Some are only back for a week. They've travelled from Hong Kong or Dubai, maybe it's took a day of travelling, and then on top of that they're stranded in the airports. I was talking to one lady, she's got 2 kids waiting for her, and they don't understand that their mother is still in the airport after 2 days. I think Cebu should try to get those people shifted. She was telling me she booked on a flight the next day and went back. Cebu said, oh yeah, there is a flight the next day, gone back, said sorry, it's full. Because presumably passengers like me are turning up a day after the typhoon with seats booked. And they're filtering these people in. But I felt very sorry for them, because if you've come back for a week or 10 days and because they don't get very long, and you've lost 3 days in travelling there, no sooner are you there, it's time to come back. So there were a few around like that, and they have my sympathy, because I've also been stranded at that airport for 2 nights. Maybe 3 years ago, when the weather was very bad, they wouldn't fly. And I noticed you have to keep chasing them. They didn't come looking for you. You have to keep pestering, is there an available flight? And if one night they say no, there's no flight till the next night, you check in the morning, because things change. If you don't check, there's a chance you've missed something. So big sympathy for them. I hope they got home all right. I can feel mosquitoes biting my ankles. That's the problem in the Philippines at night. Yeah, so that's me in Manila. I'm at the airport, 1:30, but I have to go to Terminal 3. I get the free shuttle down there, there's no problem. Plenty of time, because the flight is not till 11 o'clock. But what do you know, the airport is absolutely packed, and there is a delay, and it's 12:30 before we set off. So I have 11 hours in the airport, but it's only a short flight to Butuan Bangkazi Airport, maybe just over an hour. So, remember my experience in China? We touched down, hit the ground with the wheels, and then suddenly we're back up in the air again, and we have to come round and land twice. So what do you think happened when the plane got to Butuan's Bangkazi Airport? I'm in the window seat this time, I'm watching everything. And yeah, we're coming down, there's a bit wind wobble. I can feel the plane wobbling a bit, it's steadying. But as we come to the ground, the wing where I am, it sort of goes a little bit, and he doesn't land it, he pulls away, he accelerates, and we're back up in the air. So exactly, they say lightning doesn't strike twice, and I've never experienced a plane landing and then pulling off again. They've always landed for me. I've been coming to the Philippines for 10, 11 years, never any problem with landing. Although I tell a lie, once I came and visibility was so bad, he flew to Cebu. He said I can't land, but he didn't attempt to land. This is the first time they've attempted to land it, in my experience, and not been able to do so. But you have confidence in your pilot. He said, oh, this crosswinds, I don't land it, we will circle round and I will attempt it again. So, like the Air China plane, the Cebu Pacific pilot circled round. It took about half an hour and came in, and this time he landed it. But you're always thinking, we didn't land, it's took half an hour to fly round. I hope he only lands if it's safe for me. If it's not safe, pull away again and have another go. And then you're thinking, I hope he's got plenty aircraft, plenty petrol. I hope there's enough fuel in the aircraft to keep going round and round if it's bad to land. Because I know some aircraft that don't put too much in. But anyway, he landed the second time. Gene is there waiting for me. He said, what's going on? I see your aircraft come down. And then it pulled away again. I'm wondering what's going on. I said, yeah, all the passengers too, and they all cheered when we landed. But she had that visibility before, that experience before. She was waiting with her sister, and she saw the plane pull in, but it didn't land because of poor visibility before. So, that's not the, at least this time it came back again. The first time that happened, I went away, came back 2 days later. So I'm back in the Philippines, the washing is pegged out, Jean is doing a few dishes. Let's share the jobs, they get done quick. It's nice to be out in the warm weather, but for sure the mosquitoes are pleased to see me too. I have itchy leg now. Okay, from Mick Flanagan back in the Philippines, thanks for watching. Good night.